If you're an entrepreneur or business owner, why do you need to look at accounts receivable frequently, especially if you're looking to sell your company? And why does this matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live from Consulting Secrets on a perfect day to talk about business and acquisitions, and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live from San Diego. So it's not uncommon to have conversations about money with consulting clients because that helps with the scope and the breadth of what I do. And it's not uncommon for me to go into an organization and say, okay, let's take a look at the books and where are you with AR? And there's a varying of reactions from one side to the other. You know, the top people will say, hey, you know, I've got everything. I could tell you what it is to the penny, all the way over to, I don't know, we never look at that, and the accountant takes care of it. So there's a couple things for you to know. Essentially, if you don't collect on your money, you're borrowing on unspecified terms. So you're giving somebody 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, in some instances a year of free money float without any type of interest. And so what this does is it reduces your ability to have working capital. What this does is this slows your ability to have growth. Every dollar that you can allocate towards marketing to find a new client or to buy another lead is far more important than letting something sit on accounts receivable. And so there is quite a few different ways to deal with this. I'll give you a few strategies. One, this is going to be the easiest one, but it's the most uncomfortable, is to look at your AR every day, right? Just to know where it's at. And then you could take it as a percentage of the month, or you could take it as a percentage of the year. But having the foresight to take a look at it on a consistent basis gives you an advantage, because then you get to see the ebb and the flow of money. I worked inside of a company that was in the 7 digits on AR, and they were this close to closing, and they didn't even know it. Like the owners thought, like, hey, all this money's coming in. They saw the sales coming in, but they weren't looking at the AR. And so we drilled down and we're like, hey, listen, time for you to be out of business is about 1.5 months. And hey, we thought we had more run than that. We thought we had more ramp. And so it was a conversation to say, like, hey, what could we do to collect this? Now, here's the thing. If you're looking to sell your business and you want to exit in the next 2 to 3 years and you want some help with the exit strategy, you should absolutely reach out to the deal hotline, 888-DEAL-919, 888-DEAL-919. And a member of my team will get back to you. No deal is too big. So one of the ways that you could reduce AR is to put a campaign together. Now, if money goes to a collection agency, you're probably going to get 30 cents on the dollar. If you're lucky. And then you might get a bunch of bad reviews. So you could have a contest inside of your company and say, hey, listen, CSR, salesperson, if you can collect on this money, we'll give you 10% of whatever you collect. You're like, Scott, why am I paying somebody to collect money that's already owed to me? Because if you let it go too far, then what's going to happen is you're going to lose that money, or you're going to get 30 cents on the dollar. Sure, you could try for free. You could absolutely try for free. And the further that something gets out, the more of a discount you may have to have. You may tell them, hey, let's just do an offer of compromise. And if they come back at anything over 50 cents on the dollar, you might be a winner. It's just your industry is really going to dictate, hey, how do we take care of this and what do we take a look at? You can send letters. You can send emails. You can make phone calls. Depending upon where you are in the world, you might be able to send text messages. Whatever your client has opted in for gives you the ability to reach out and have these conversations. But one of the things absolutely you should take a look at, because the last point on this video is, let's say you've got a company doing $2 million a year in revenue. Great, congratulations, you've hit a really good number. And you have $300,000 in AR. Well, when you go to sell, a company may go, or private equity or an investor may go, hey, that money is yours, or we'll buy it from you at 80 cents on the dollar, or we'll buy it for you at 70 cents on the dollar. Well, at the end of the day, that means that you're leaving money on the table. At the end of the day, that's work and services you performed that you really should be paid for. So if you're not looking at your accounts receivable, if you're not doing some sort of reporting and you're not looking at the ratios, I would encourage you to start doing that on a more frequent basis so that you can have those conversations, so that you can have those interactions. There you go. You got one of three things you could do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.